Esiva, this is Geovisable coming at you with a tutorial on how to beat the brand new heroic mode for VOSIK Phase 2, as of course Phase 1 is very much similar to Phase 1 on normal mode. Nothing has changed, nothing different, so you guys should be fine and dandy to get through that without a problem. Now when it comes to Phase 2, that is where you guys are going to need this tutorial so I can tell you guys exactly what you need to prepare for, what your fire team should be ready for, and how to get this completed without a problem. This by far requires a lot of communication, not only because there's a few mechanical changes, but also good call outs so you guys can know when you guys need to move and where to go. So let's start off with the changes in the overall and general mechanic of this mode. So as you guys know, normal mode, everything stays the same, everything very similar. The way you damage him, you will get a little Siva bomb that drops down. You throw the bomb to him, you shoot the monitor, you rinse and repeat until his shield's down. You go do DPS and you go to the door. And you go to the doors, while he's doing his little blinky thingamajigger on his when he goes kind of like semi-enraged, right? So that is pretty much the gist of this mode. But what has changed in heroic mode, and that is what we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about. So one thing I want to let you guys know is one of the biggest changes, and yes, big change would be there's a bigger monitor as opposed to the little monitor that usually spawns in normal mode. This will require you not only to actually do more damage, but also output a little bit more DPS to actually bring down this monitor in order for you to actually be able to spawn and get to the second part or the second wave of bombs. So keep in mind there is a bigger monitor that's going to require more DPS, so you're going to have your fire team, depending on your light level, to actually everybody be able to shoot the monitor. As in normal mode, you could actually do it with two people would shoot the monitor and you could bring down the monitor. This time around you're going to require to have a nice amount of DPS and also do those crispy callouts so people could know where the monitor spawns on the left, if the monitor spawns on the right, or it spawns in the middle section. Next change that we have, as opposed to the normal mode, in the normal mode we only get one cluster bomb or one Siva bomb that drops down. One person picks it up and launches it to him. This time around, two bombs spawn and two people are able to actually launch the bombs at him. So coordination and ad clearance is going to be very important. One thing I want to let you guys know, in a quick tip, is make sure you have one person be in charge of clearing out a couple ads. Also make sure you guys have one person in charge of the front Siva bomb that spawns and the one that drops in the back. The reason why you're going to want to have predefined roles is because it's going to be a little bit hectic, someone not picking up the bomb, or someone picking up the bomb, or someone picking the bomb and not picking the other one. So make sure you guys know who's picking the front one and who's picking the back one. That is a quick tip that you guys are going to be able to do. Once you launch the bombs to him, you're going to need to launch all of the bombs to him. Left side launches 2, right side launches 2, middle launches 2, and you do this until you bring down his shield. Once his shield is down, then it's pretty much just DPS him as much as you can. If you guys would like me to have a tutorial video on the fastest way to actually kill him, let me know and I'll be happy to make that video. I can give you guys a loadout setup, a fire team setup of what's the best stats and the best abilities to actually use on this phase. So let me know in the comment section down below. After you go ahead and do the DPS and get that all cleared, next thing you're going to want to know that has changed is the doors. As you guys know, the doors are a place that after you do the DPS and after you do a lot of damage to him, he will go ahead and start blinking these screens and giving you that nanotechnology or that Siva technology that could pretty much wipe your whole team. The only way you're actually able to avoid this is if you go inside one of the doors, either the left door, the right door, front back right or front back left door. The only difference this time around is that you are going to need to slide to actually get in, because the doors are partially closed, and the only way you're able to get into the doors is if you slide. You cannot walk into the doors, you cannot do anything. The only thing you're able to do is actually slide. One key tip I want to let you guys know, that if you slide and fail, just make sure you crouch down and walk in there as opposed to sliding. Sometimes it glitches out and it could cause you an entire wipe. So that's a key tip I could give you guys to actually completing that portion of the raid. And that pretty much rounds up the gist of the whole mode. All you have to do is just follow these steps. That's the few changes that you have, and you should be able to clear the hard mode or heroic mode of VOSIK. Let me know in the comment section down below if these were helpful, if you guys found this helpful and informative. If you did, make sure you guys leave a comment and a like, and I will catch you guys on the next video.